Good morning, folks. Welcome back to the channel. I haven't posted in a while, just been busy with life. Life happens. It is pretty cold this morning. It's 44 degrees. We're gonna slide in here this morning. Kind of a bedding area. It's between two cutovers on a little creek. Got big woods to my right with ag probably a mile away. So I'm expecting the deer to be coming from there, coming back into the thick. So we got a northeast wind. It was like 68 degrees yesterday, and it's supposed to be a high of 60 today. So 8-degree temperature drop, why not? I'm all about temperature drops. We're gonna go in here, walk up a creek to get in there, and slide up this creek bank, and there we shall wait. I will see y'all in the woods. Scrape right there, right off the creek bank. That's a good sign. It's fresh too. I'm using this creek to keep my ground scent. Not that I'm worried about it because of my scent lock, but to eliminate as much as the ground disturbance as possible. There's a big ditch to my left. Well, I'm in the ditch, but I'm in a creek. There's creek banks on both sides of me. I like this spot a lot. I'm trying to get set up as quick as I can. Here's my spot right here. I'm getting in this tree. You can't see it, but it's right there. Going up this creek bank. I'll see y'all in that tree right there.
Been a pretty good little morning so far. We had a doe out here in this cutover behind me. I hit the grunt call a few times, right at a little bit before first light. And I trickled a rattle bag together, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Some does could come into estrus any day now. Still kind of pre-rut phase, but bucks are still searching for that first hot doe. And right before first light, I have more success. Early in the morning, late in the evening, that first light in the morning, and then in the evening, that last little bit of shooting light you got. Obviously, it's proven that that's the deer are more active during those two time frames. Except for during the rut, which bucks, I'm seeing more horizontal movement. Horizontal means downwind of bedding. So therefore, the rut's right knocking at the door. So, but rattling. So where I hunt, we don't have 130-inch deer on every creek bottom. Within a 3-mile radius of my house, there might be one 130-inch 3-year-old buck. They're just hard to come by here. So rattling, and I hunt pressured deer. So rattling, you're not going to have any success beating and banging big horns together, really crunching down on your rattle bag, making a lot of noise. Because the chances of two huge whitetails, 130, 140 inches, locking antlers here, it don't happen often. So the deer, they're not used to that. So it scares more deer than it attracts, if that makes any sense. In other words, the noise that you make has to be suitable for the bucks that you're hunting. But so right at first light, if you're hunting pressured animals, trickle your rattle bag together, kind of like I did. You make a loud noise kind of at the beginning. Like if you hang your deer cameras and you see them starting to spar on your cameras, that's the time to rattle. A lot of people think later in the year during the rut is the time to rattle. Not so much the case. I've had way more success rattling early season. When I say early season, I'm talking September, when the bucks are just coming out of their velvet and they're starting to establish dominance in the herd. If you see them locking antlers on your cameras, it's time to do a trickle rattle sequence. And you can have some killer success, especially in a cold front in October. I love this time of the year, and not for Halloween. Trick or treat comes with meat on ice for me, but y'all stay tuned. We're gonna hang in here a little bit longer, and probably ain't gonna sit in here all day. But we in here and we've had a successful hunt, and I hope that tip about rattling helps you guys out in for your future success deer hunting in the deer woods. So, but we're gonna get back still and quiet, and y'all stay tuned. I'm letting that wind die down before I do a rattle sequence, so that way the noise will travel a little bit farther and maybe they can hear it a little better. As you can see, I got my ears right here. They're not covered up so I can hear. Because when you trickle this rattle bag together, a lot of times a buck will try to come in from downwind and he won't make a lot of noise. He'll just come up here to check it out. And if you don't hear him, he can sneak up on you, so that's what I'm doing. One more tip. Rattle sequences shouldn't last very long. Less than a minute, I would say, most of the time. So we're gonna hang tight right here for a little while. We got good wind cover. Stay tuned.